Hey everybody, Anthony and Mitch, Full Before Adventures, and the adventure continues. Somebody's come up east to west on the French line, and they've dug some massive holes coming up this side of the dune, so we just take it down real slow. It's just really moguled up, wheels off the ground type stuff. So what we're actually doing is grading it out, levelling it out for the next vehicles that come in either direction. But yeah, obviously when they choose to do things in the harder direction because the dunes are a bit steeper, maybe they should let their tyres down to the right amount of pressure to make it a bit easier, so they don't have to race up and bounce and spin wheels and that, 'cause that's what they do. Anyway, what would I know? Hey everyone, it's now Friday, the whatever date anyway, a couple of days later. We've had a medical emergency, so trip's cancelled. Well, trip getting back home and to hospitals, and that is the trip at the moment. But I'm not going to put the whole story in the video, just thought I'd let you know if you're expecting more videos. Sorry about that, but I will give you some really important information in some videos. Very important warning: places like the Simpson Desert, you are on your own. If you're on your own, unless you take doctors and medical equipment, even if you've got an EPIRB, even if you can communicate with medical services, in most cases, unless, I don't know, you're rich and famous or something, they cannot get to you. You are on your own. It's going to take a very long time to get anyone out to you, if they're coming at all. So I'll just give you the quick rundown on timeline. So on Thursday, which was yesterday, the 21st, at approximately 8 p.m, one of the members became ill. We noticed they were very quiet and vomiting, stuff like that, and it's all not good. There wasn't much we could do. It was obviously dark. We worked out that it was probably not going to be wise to travel in the dark, and given all the distances and how far we'd have to go to be able to get any help anyway. So at first light we made the drive back out to the airstrip, which, for your notes, the RFDS airstrip, what's it called, Mitch? Alka-Seltzer is approximately 5 k's more or less on the west side of Perny Bore, so it's a very important one to remember, because planes have got range and they can land there, and at the other end, the only other one I know of, you got to get out to Birdsville, so that's your split. Choppers haven't got a range apparently, a couple hundred k's or something like that, so they won't send a chopper. Even we're in a massive big open area. We had communications, and they wouldn't. There was no way to send a chopper, whatever the case may be, because that would have been, if it was a serious thing, which it was. But if it is for you or any other time in the future, I always thought that you'd be able to get a chopper to land out in the flat area and get pretty quick assistance, but I was educated yesterday that yeah, choppers range. I don't know what it is. I thought it was better than that, but anyway, fair's fair. It's whatever it is. Just letting you know, be aware, you're on your own in a lot of cases. So if you're not in good health, there's possibility of heart attacks and stroke, serious snake bites and other things like that. You need to get out one way or the other. So whatever the lessons are for you out of that, I'll leave it with you. We believe he's probably now at the hospital at Adelaide. So we're heading back out. We're obviously one driver short, so we got one of the spare vehicle because you know how it is, you know, sometimes it's good to have a spare driver. Give me a problem, I'll find a solution, we'll work it all out. But at the moment, we've got one vehicle out at the airstrip. We came back, picked up all the vehicles, so we spent a whole day yesterday basically just getting back out to the airstrip. And with your tyres on 16 PSI, you can go west across the Simpson Desert over these dunes without any issues at all really. There's a few holes there from the people that do have issues. They just need to let their tyres down rather than sit there spinning wheels. Okay, so a bit of an education. Anyway, that's it. I think that'll wrap up the videos for the most part. I'm not too much in the mood to do any videos. And bada bing, bada boom. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, turn the bell on. Probably do another video just explaining a bit more on some emergency communication equipment that's almost free, that worked for us, so you can stop wasting your money on EPIRBs and things like that don't work, simply because you'll be sitting there waiting for nothing to happen. You know, it might alert other vehicles, planes, trains and automobiles and all whatever they say, but unless they can get to you, this is the problem you got. And I'm not saying it's the only place in Australia, but it's certainly one that you're on your own, or whoever's within your party, whatever doctors, nurses, paramedics you might have with you, whatever equipment they've got, whatever vehicle you've got. I mean, the lesson might be for some people to have a massive amount of lights, MCG style, on the vehicle so they can drive out at night. And look, we could have done that, but we just thought it was higher risk. And look, there was a lot of dramas with trying to get out at night. Anyway, we'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. So we were 30 kilometres further up than the rig road, headed out east on the French line, just for the record. Anyway,